So get the basic taper brush and get the color black. Also, make sure you have pressure dynamics off and just start to outline the hair. So just start to outline the hair. My brush size is 1 point around there. Your brush size can be around 0.5, 1, 1.5. It's really up to you on how big you want your brush size to be. But for outlining, I recommend using 0.5 and 1 because the smaller, the better the lines come out. So just keep outlining the hair. Once we're done, we're going to add color. Also, make sure it's fully connected. When I mean fully connected, I mean like no gaps at all. Sometimes there's tiny little gaps that you can't even see at all, and that would like not let you add color. So make sure you pay attention to like what you're doing, because if you like going fast and you try to add a color, then there would be a gap somewhere and it would take probably ages to find a gap. So make sure it's fully connected. And I'm doing this on my first layer. And the color that I'm using is black, of course. And the app is called Adobe Draw. Also, give this video a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if you're a new subscriber. Subscribe to my channel and join my channel and watch my videos. And also, turn on post notifications on so you will not miss a video. And so you can be first like and first comment. And don't forget to comment down below and show some love to my channel, because I love when y'all show love. Like, it really means so much to me. And don't forget to comment tutorials down below that I should drop. So just add color, just press and hold. And don't forget to follow my social media down below in the description box. Instagram, Snapchat, everything will be down below, even the apps. So right now I'm just adding like the little hairs start sticking out. And my brush size is 0.5, which is the smallest brush size on the app. So just keep doing the hair. If you're having any trouble, then just comment down below and I'll be glad to help you. So instead of like outlining the whole body, I'm going to outline half the body. So I'm going to stop right there. And then I'm going to stop like right here. So instead of outlining like the whole body, I'm going to outline half the body. And then now just make like a circle, kind of like half a circle. Like just make the picture in half. Like this. Now I'm going to get the eraser and I'm going to erase this. The eraser, it's the last brush. That's the eraser. Now I'm going to go back to the basic taper brush and I'm going to outline the chin. So outline the chin. And right now my brush size is 1, but you can use either between 0.5 or 1. It's really up to you. And then I'm going to add some details like right here. And then right here. So like to outline, make sure your brush size is like 1. To be honest, I recommend 1. And like to add like little details, I recommend like 0.5. Then I'm going to add the creases. So right now my brush is 0.5 to add like the details. Now I'm going to do the eyelashes. So for the eyelashes, your brush size can be either 1 or 1.5. It's really up to you. Just use whatever makes you feel comfortable. So to do eyelashes, you just flick upwards. Just go up. But make sure it's kind of like a little curve so the eyelash can look kind of realistic and like more detailed. But just flick upwards and make sure there's kind of like a little curve. Once you're done, we're going to do the bottom eyelashes. So to be honest, I find eyelashes like pretty hard. Like me, I still have trouble doing eyelashes. Like I still have trouble. Like I struggle with eyelashes so much. Not just do the bottom eyelashes. And right now my brush size is 1, but you can use either between 1, 2, 1.5. It's really up to you. Also, don't forget to comment down below tutorials that I should drop because I need more tutorial ideas. Now just outline the eye. Then outline the eyeball, which is called the iris. Then outline the pupil and then just press and hold to add color. If it don't let you add color, it's probably because there's a gap somewhere. So make sure it's fully connected. Now outline the other eye and outline the eyeball, the iris, and then outline the pupil and then just press and hold to add color. Then add some details. So right now we're on our first layer. Now I'm going to outline the nose, like right here. Like the corners of the eyebrow, that's where you're going to outline the nose. Then on the sides right here. Then the other side. This would give like the nose shape. Then the nostril, then just press and hold to add color. And then you can add some details on the nose if you would like. It's really up to you. Now outline the lip. Then outline the tongue, A. And then outline the lip now, the upper lip. So yeah, can y'all please comment tutorials down below because like I'm really running out of ideas. Like I really beg you, can y'all please comment tutorials down below? Then add that detail right there. Then add some details on the lip. Okay, up next, we're going to do the eyebrows. So just outline the eyebrows and then add color once you're done outlining. So on our first layer, it's adding color to the hair, the outline, and the eyebrows. Well, it depends because sometimes I might do the eyebrows differently, like a different style, and I might add color on a different layer. So it just depends on how you do the eyebrows. But if you're having any trouble or have a question, then just comment down below and I'll be glad to answer your question or help you out or give you some tips. Like, don't be scared to comment down below. Okay. And then just keep doing the eyebrows. Now I'm going to add some details on the hair. So press on color and get the color white. And then I'm going to get the basic taper brush, the brush that I'm using right now, and I'm going to lower my opacity between like 5 through 10, 10 through 15. Like, just use what makes you feel comfortable or what looks right. And then just add the details. But you don't have to do this. It's really up to you. You can just leave the color of the hair black and like not add details. Or you can just add little white details. It's really up to you. Also, in a couple weeks, I'm going to start making cartoons for you guys. So I cannot wait for that. So don't forget to stay active and keep showing so much love. But keep adding details to the hair. Also, if you're new to cartoons, I recommend starting with Adobe Draw because Adobe Draw it's much easier than Adobe Sketch. So I recommend doing that because Adobe Sketch is like much difficult. I feel like Adobe Sketch is more like for like people that are more advanced. So I recommend using Adobe Draw if you're a beginner. But just keep adding details to the hair. Once we're done, we're going to add color to the eyes and the lip and the tongue. But as I was saying before, if you want, you can keep the hair like with the color black without adding details. Like, you don't have to do that. Now I'm going to go to the basic round brush, which is the first brush, and pick up a color from the necklace. And I'm just going to start adding dots. So just add dots like this. So just add tiny little dots. So to be honest, I find like the outline pretty easy. The only difficult part for everybody, I feel like it's like the eyelashes and shading and blending, of course. So we did this on our first layer. So I'm going to press on it and I'm going to name it first layer. Then name it outline, hair, and eyebrows. Then press the plus sign and add a new layer and make sure it's the second layer. Make sure it's underneath your first layer. Now I'm going to pick up a color from the eye and then just add the color in. So make sure it's underneath your first layer so the color can go underneath the outline, because if it's over that layer, then the color will go over the outline. So make sure it's a second layer so the color can go underneath. So just keep adding color to the eyes and then just press and hold. Now press on color and change it to the color white and just add color to the white part like this. So just outline and then just press and hold to add a color. And make sure it's fully connected since we're on a different layer. After we're done adding color to the eyes and the lip and the tongue, we're going to start adding details like shading the eyes, the lip, and all that. So right now we're just adding color. And right now we're on our second layer, but later on in the video the layers are going to change. So basically later on there's going to be our third layer. So right now it's our second layer, but later on in the video it would be our third layer. And then just press and hold and add color, and then do this side. and then just press and hold to add color. Now I'm going to pick up that color right there and then just start to add the color in. Just make sure it's fully connected and just press and hold and add color. But if you're having any trouble or have any questions, just comment down below and I'll be glad to help you out. Also, in the beginning of May, I'm going to start doing cartoon classes on Instagram, so I cannot wait for that. So be on the lookout. Don't forget to be active and stay patient and just keep showing so much love to my channel. And don't forget to turn on post notifications on so you will not miss a video at all. And then just press and hold to add color. Now I'm going to pick up a color from the tongue and I'm going to add the color in. Once you have the color, then just add the color in. So just start to add the color in. Also, next week, probably like on April 20 something, I'm going to get my iPad about time. And that's a good thing because I can finally go live on Instagram, YouTube, which is a good thing. And I'm going to be trying out new apps like Procreate and other apps. But just press and hold to add color to the tongue. But just make sure it's fully connected to add color, since we're on a different layer. Now we're going to add color to the lip. And I really hope this video helps you out because I feel like I'm explaining kind of good, to be honest. Because sometimes I don't explain the videos very, very good. And sometimes I can't understand me. So I really hope this video helps you guys out. But just keep outlining the lip, and then once we're done, we're going to press and hold to add color. And then just press and hold to add color. So I'm going to make the lip a bit lighter. So press on color and just make it a bit lighter. Or just leave it like that. So that's my first layer. Now press the plus sign and get a new layer and make sure the second layer, make sure it's between your first and third layer and just press on it and just name it second layer and name it details for the eyes and lips and the tongue as well. And then this layer, third layer, color for eyes and lips and tongue. So now I'm going to go back to my second layer and I'm going to use the basic round brush. So now pick up the color from the eye, press on color and swipe to the left. Drag the little thing to the left and it would be a dark color, and just lower your opacity and we're going to be shading the eyes. So just shade on the sides, but make sure you don't shade on the center, in the center. Don't shade in the center. So shade like this. And then we're going to do the same to the other side. So everything you do to one side, you have to do to the other side. Okay, now pick up that color and press on color and swipe to the right to make it lighter. And now just add some light shades like this. This would make the eye look more detailed and like more realistic. Then do the same to the other side. Now I'm going to make it a bit lighter. And then right here. Now I'm going to pick up the color black and I'm going to add like dark shades on the eye, like going across. So I really hope this video helps. Also, in some parts, I may not talk because I want to take a break of talking in some parts. And then once you're done, just do the same to the other eye. So don't forget, everything you do to one side, you have to do to the other side. And this only goes for the eyebrows and the eyes, since there's 2 eyes and 2 eyebrows. Once we're done, we're going to add like a little highlight or reflection light on the eye. So what you're going to do is press on color and get the color white and just add like a little highlight or reflection light. So press the plus sign and get a new layer and just pick up a color from the skin. And the brush that I'm using right now is called the basic round brush, which is the first brush on the app. So just pick up a color, and to pick up a color, you just hold on color until the ring appears, and with that ring, just drag it to whatever place you want to pick up a color from, and then just add the color in. So right now, it's my fourth layer, but it would change like in 5 minutes. Well, not in 5 minutes, probably in 2 minutes it's going to change, which would be my fifth layer. So right now it's my fourth layer, but it's going to change. And then just press and hold to add color. Now, press the plus sign and get a new layer and make sure it's between your third and fifth layer. Now it would be your fourth layer, which would be for shading, and this would be your fifth, which is the base color, the color by itself. Now I'm going to go back to my fourth layer. So this is my first layer, that's my second layer, that's my third layer, and that's my fourth layer. So go back to your fourth layer and go back to the picture and pick up a dark color for the shading. It's like right there. And then press on color, and I'm going to make it a bit darker. And we're going to use this to add like dark shades or shadows or whatever you're doing. So I'm going to add like dark shadows. Well, not dark shadows. I'm going to shade with a dark color. And also make sure your opacity is low. And my opacity is going to be like around 4. So right now I'm just testing if I like the shading. If I don't, then I'm going to like change the opacity or change the color. So right now I'm just testing it if I'm going to like it before I even start shading. So once you have the color that you want, I'm going to save the color just in case I forget what color to use, because sometimes I don't save the color and like I end up getting a different color. So now make your opacity 100 and just save the color, and then I'm going to name it shading. So shading. And then I'm going to put opacity. And keep your opacity between 4 through 15 or 10 through 15. So 4 through 15 or 3 through 15. It's really up to you. So now I'm going to lower my opacity to 4. So just lower your opacity to 4, and I'm going to start shading on the forehead. So just start shading. So I'm going to shade it right here. Shade it right here. And then just make it darker. Then make it a bit darker on the sides. So make sure like in the front it's kind of like light, and then like at the end it's like kind of dark. And then just keep shading. If you're having any trouble, then just comment down below and I'll be glad to help you. And then I'm going to shade right here. So shade right here above the eye. And then I'm going to do the same to the other side. So right there. So right now I'm doing like a basic shading type of technique. Also, comment down below if I should do a shading tutorial, but step by step. Comment down below. And also comment down below tutorials that I should drop. So you can tell that on the picture, there's like no dark shades. It's mostly light. And then I'm going to add a dark shade right here. So right now it looks kind of weird, but it's going to look much better later on. Like, I used to be good at shading, but since I forgot low key, that's why it looks kind of weird. And then I'm going to shade this side of the face. But just keep shading, you guys. And later on, I will talk to you guys on how to make a halo and how to add a color to the background. So just keep watching and enjoy the video. So right now, I'm just adding dark shades. Basically, I'm shading the sides with a dark color. Just watch the video closely. And I really hope this video helps you guys. If it don't, I'm so sorry. I'll drop a better one. But I'll talk to you guys later on. Now I'm going to get a new layer. So press the plus sign. So press the plus sign and get a new layer, and it's going to be your sixth layer. So name it your sixth layer and name it background color, which would be for your background. And then press on color and just get color for the background. So I'm gonna go like towards a pinkish color, and then to add color, just press and hold. There. Or you can make it white, or you can choose a different color like yellow, reddish. It's really up to you. Now I'm going to add a halo. So I'm going to add a halo. So go to this brush, which is the third brush, and I'm going to go to my first layer, and I'm going to press on shapes and get the circle, and make sure you have the color yellow, and I'm going to add a halo, like right there. So thank you guys for watching this video. I really hope this video helped. But I'll see you guys later on with a new video. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. But I love you guys so much. And I'll see you guys later on. But have a great day.